Kayfabe Night! Kayfabe Night! Beer in our hands and we're leaving a mark. Adam and Tyler breaking it down from the top rope straight to the ground. Crack a cold one, take your shots. Kayfabe life, like it or not. Listen like the Kayfabe life. Kayfabe life.
Unplug my headphones.
What a way to start.
Oh my god, this is going great. This is going awesome. All right, we're good now. We're good.
All right.
All right.
Welcome to Kayfabe Marks episode, I don't know, like 60 probably? 60 something?
I think it'll be like 57 on like the official count, but I mean with all the specials and stuff, probably 60 something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I got my MRI done Friday.
Yeah.
And, or no, I got my MRI done Monday. And then they called me like after they were done with whatever. I was home.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, yeah, we're going to need you to come in Friday. And I was like, yeah, if everything was crystal clear, they'd just tell me, oh, you're good over the phone.
Right.
I knew it was not going to be good news having to go back Friday. So I go back Friday. My doctor looks at my ankle a little bit and he goes, God, that's still swollen. And we're almost a month in on this injury now. He said that's really, really swollen still. And then he goes over to the MRI and he goes, now do you see this little thing here and this thing here? Those are the anchors from your last surgery. Now do you see this white splotch right here in between the anchors? I was like, yeah. He goes, that's supposed to be black. Your ligament's not there. And I was like, oh, so that's not good. And he's like, and he flips through like 7 or 8 different slides of the MRI and he's like pointing at this is really bad, like the swelling here, like the inside of your ankle looks pretty good. And then he points at one of my anchors and he goes, do you see how it has like a halo around it? I was like, yeah. He goes, that means that you rolled it so hard that you knocked your anchor loose. And I was like,
That's rough.
yeah. And then he goes, so I see you're wearing a shoe at least now. Because I was wearing a shoe, it's still crutching though.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, and I'm walking at home, just from the couch to the bathroom or couch to bed. And he goes, there is no possible way you should be able to walk on that. And I was like, oh. So either that says something to my stupidity,
Right.
my pain tolerance,
Or both.
or both.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was shocked. So now, because he wasn't even able to touch my ankle, plus he found out there's nerve damage in it. And I was just sitting there, and it's been doing this for a while. It'll just start twitching. And it caught it out of the corner of his eye, and he goes, are you doing that on purpose? And I was like, I didn't even know I was doing it. I was like, doing what? I looked down at my ankles, freaking going like this. He goes, well, you have nerve damage. That's for sure already. I was like, oh.
Ugh.
But it's so messed up that he wasn't able to do a final test, which was to see how loose it is by manipulating it and moving it around and stuff before to confirm that we need to get surgery. So now we have to set up another appointment where he's going to give me a shot behind my knee, and it's going to completely kill my leg from the knee down. So he's going to be able to manipulate it without me feeling it. I'll bet I'll feel it later when that block wears off.
I say that you'll feel that eventually.
But yeah, so that's where we're at with the health update. Not great. Not great.
Not great at all. No.
No. So I realized I have not worn this Kenny Omega shirt.
It's a sick shirt.
I know, right? I don't know why I don't wear it. It was buried in my dresser.
I'm starting to get those baseball updates, so I had to go ahead and rock my Nationals because they played yesterday, some spring training games. So, did you accept that invite from the guy sent you an email?
Did he? I'll accept
Yeah.
it when I get done with this.
Okay, yeah. So I told him I sent him all your stuff. So yeah, go ahead and accept
Cool.
that.
What app do I got to download?
It's CBS Fantasy.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I figured to start today, in honor of WWE 2K26 coming out, I just wanted to run down my top 10 favorite wrestling games of all time. And I'll just hit them. And if you've ever played them, tell me what you think. If you haven't played them, we'll just keep rolling.
Yeah.
My number 10 was WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 on the Xbox 360.
Yeah, I didn't play that.
No, this was the game where like the gameplay finally felt realistic instead of arcadey. It was the first one where we started moving into that realistic game style. Number 9, WCW World Tour on the N64. It was like
That
the
I did
first
play.
game. Yeah, it opened your mind to all these Japanese wrestlers and everything else.
That one I did play.
This one I own still. WWF WrestleMania 2000 on the N64.
I feel like I had that one too. Yeah, was the DX on the cover of that one? Like on the?
It was green. It had like Big Show on the cover, Triple H on the cover,
But it was
Cold.
green.
Yep, it was green.
Yeah,
green
okay.
black.
Yeah, I had that one. Yeah.
Number 7, WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 on the Xbox 360, and that's just because it was the first wrestling game on like that next gen of console, so the graphics really like grabbed you by the balls.
Yeah. No, I don't think I was even playing games at that point.
WWF No Mercy on the N64 is my number 6.
That I for sure had. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Then you definitely had this one too. Number 5, WCW versus NWO Revenge, N64.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was the best Nintendo 64 game they ever made. But I haven't gotten to try there's a Japanese wrestling game that apparently is like better than No Mercy, better than WCW versus NWO Revenge. I got to figure out what it was because AJ Styles is a big video game collector, and he was talking about how it was his favorite game of all time. Number 4, last year's game, WWE 2K25 on the Xbox Series S/X or PS5.
Right.
I just think that we're headed in the right direction with a lot of stuff, and I'm sure that WWE 2K25 will get knocked off my list and replaced by 26 with the direction we're going. Number 3, WWE Here Comes the Pain on PS2. Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I remember that.
I owned it. I had to buy it again. I had to. Number 2, WWE 13 on the Xbox 360 with CM Punk on the cover. That had the greatest build-up to a video game ever because it was the Attitude Era. The whole thing was Attitude Era, and the build-up for the promos and everything was CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, and it's really one of the best games I've ever played. And then my number 1, and this some people are going to agree, some people aren't, WWE 2K19 on the Xbox One.
Okay.
Yeah, I think after that we got that disaster of 2K20 with just bug fest and everything else, and this was the last game that Ukes helped.
I will add one to it because this is like the very first wrestling game I ever played. It was WWF WrestleMania Challenge on the Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES. I had that. I used to play with Honky Tonk Man all the time, and it was awesome. It was an awesome game. It was way ahead of its time, though.
Oh, do you remember playing Royal Rumble on the Sega Genesis?
No, I didn't play that one.
No, that was the first wrestling game I ever played. It was on the Sega.
Yeah.
And then I think there was another one too. It was like, it was WWF Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw and Royal Rumble were the 2 that I played on Sega when I was growing up.
All right, let's get our shots in too real quick.
And spin.
Yes, and spins.
We keep
I am
forgetting.
warm. Hold on, give me a second here. I had to take that bad boy off, man. Oof. It's getting warm up here.
I'll show the camera the shots that Cassie picked out for me this week because we keep forgetting to spin. I've never heard of this one. It's called Dirty Monkey Banana Peanut Butter.
Ooh,
Get it
that's interesting.
put up to the
Yeah.
There it is. And the other one is called Buffalo Trace Bourbon Cream.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's normally that's what I use. That sometimes is used in like shot like bombs, like an Irish car bomb. But obviously, it would be Irish cream for an Irish car bomb. But those creams, they're all right. That's a good one. You're gonna like that one.
I'm gonna do the banana peanut butter first.
Okay.
I was excited about this one. Plus, the artwork on the front is funny too. So I'm like,
All
I'll try it.
right, I'm gonna knock this. I got an Irish apple proper 12. I just grabbed these for this. So
All right, and I'll make the mistake I make every week.
all right, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, God, that apple's gross.
Oh, that ain't it.
That's rough. That looks rough.
Ugh. Get the fuck out of here. Don't like that. It's sitting right here like a heartburn.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst.
All right. All right, Adam, here's your first spin for you.
All right, who's this? Me?
This one's you.
All right.
Tequila.
Oh, you fuck up. All right. Well, I'm glad I got a bottle now, so I don't have to go out and buy that crap.
The wheel knows.
I know.
The wheel knows.
I know. Go ahead.
Clerk's Choice. Great.
That's yours.
They
All
always
right.
pick so well for me. Clerk's Choice for you.
All right. All right. I'm going to write these down.
Gin.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I'm going to write these down real quick.
I don't want to do gin. No.
All right.
Okay. All right, cracking into the news and rumors. The Wrestling Observer says Brock Lesnar was originally planned to face LA Knight at WrestleMania 42. Why? Just so they could bury LA Knight more?
Right.
I don't like that decision. I don't like that idea at all.
No, I mean, and it's, I think sometimes they're just throwing crap. I mean, there's no way they're going to let LA Knight go over on Brock, but I don't know if they thought maybe, oh, it's Brock, so people will forgive us for having LA Knight lose, but no, we will not. So.
No. The Hardy Boys told Metro UK they are in constant negotiations with WWE and plan to do more with the company in the future.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm down for it. I still don't know. I haven't looked at the character list, nor do I know if it's been released yet, but I know we're getting some TNA guys and WWE 2K26 as well as AAA guys. I hope the Hardys make the cut.
That would be dope. And I mean, I just hope at some point though that they can settle down and just go home and retire and be happy, because these guys are still working hard. It's crazy.
Yeah, and their styles haven't really changed that much either.
And not enough. Yeah, not enough at all.
Hard on the body.
Yeah.
This was cool. Some AEW news. Fightful Select says the Inspirations deal with AEW is a multi-year contract for both of them. And their signing has actually been done roughly a month ago. So the former Iconics, as we called it on the show, went to AEW. I hope it's a good place for them. I hope it works out.
I hope they can get some good work in, because they're awesome.
Hell yeah. Some tweets have made headlines recently claiming AEW was giving away free tickets to House Rules Australia. Well, I tell you what, WWE is going to be giving away WrestleMania tickets here pretty soon, because they can't sell. They're not selling.
I mean, well, that's because everything's so overpriced. So,
God. WrestleVotes says changing WrestleMania plans led to Royce Keys being taken off TV after his big Royal Rumble debut. Original plans were for him to face Damian Priest at Mania. I wonder what changed that they had to take Royce off. I mean, we're missing that big, athletic, fast dude in Braun Breaker right now. I feel like Royce would have kind of given us, like, I mean, obviously not with the vision, but like given us at least that like
Right.
beast mode. Yeah, but Oba's filling that in pretty good. Oba's doing that though.
yeah, but still, I mean, I'm interested to know what, like you said, what changed. I want to know because I don't feel like anything's changed from what Damien's doing unless no, he didn't win. He didn't win to go into the chamber. So that was Javon.
No, you lost.
Yeah, so I mean, if he's not even going to be in the chamber, I don't know what the big plans would be, but
No, I have no idea. Maybe they're gonna just have him on the back burner until after Mania.
yeah, that could be. I mean, you're going to need something to draw some heat after Mania. You always have that dip for a while, so.
And so many people take off. Let's see. WrestleVotes also says Adam Copeland is expected back in AEW by Double or Nothing this spring. So I reported on Copeland last week about he's most likely coming back now that they've wrapped up the filming of his show. Well, now we kind of have a time period, Double or Nothing. I also said something about maybe they would be the surprise tag team, but obviously they weren't. Yeah, obviously they weren't. Fightful Select says David Finlay's contract with New Japan Pro Wrestling has finally expired and is now a free agent and drawing attention from everywhere. I got more on David Finlay here. Where is it? Fightful Select heard that WWE has been in contact with free agent David Finlay, but is not factored into any creative plans just yet. So, I mean, even WWE is giving, and I mean, come on, Finlay is,
right.
Works there. So, of course, he's going to be trying to get his boys there. He's trying to get his other son to go to WWE also. Can't blame him, don't blame him.
Nope, not one bit.
I don't know if you keep up with the Olympics at all. I know I don't, but I'm wondering if you know who this is. Olympic track and field star Anna De Silva announced on Instagram she is going to a WWE tryout next week.
Nope, I have no idea who that is.
I don't know either. I don't even know what country she represents.
Bianca Belair was a track and field star, so I mean, if that's the pedigree, you know.
Speaking of Bianca, she had that finger surgery finally.
I saw that. Yeah. So at least we got some information on, you know, what's been going on with her.
Yeah.
And why she's back.
Hopefully this fixes everything. She's been gone almost a year now.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Because what, they had her do a couple ref spots after Mania, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or was that before Mania?
It was supposed to be that big build because of, you know, Naomi, and then, I mean, all that got derailed. So, I mean, it was kind of, I guess if there's a time for her to have to do this, it was that because, you know, maybe by the time she's ready to come back, Naomi would be ready to come back and they can kind of finish that whole saga up.
Yeah, especially now with Jade being WWE champion, that really adds another aspect to the whole thing, if she's still the champ by that time.
Yeah.
Or maybe Jade loses it because Naomi or Bianca caused some sort of distraction or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Fightful Select says the mystery crate to be opened at Elimination Chamber will not be Chris Jericho. In fact, Jericho is still under contract with AEW, and the belief is he had his contract frozen when he took time away in 2025. So I did see on Twitter, people are like, it's going to be Jericho. I'm like, dude, look at the roster page on AEW. He's still there.
They're talking about all kinds of stuff, and they're doing that everywhere. You know, they're using Jericho as kind of that what it's going to be. I don't have high expectations for what's going to come out of that crate. I am really trying not to even think about it.
No.
Because it's just going to be really dumb.
In my opinion, it's going to be the fucking gobbledygooker.
Yeah, it's going to be stupid. It's gonna be
It's
really
gonna be
dumb.
stupid. I've seen people going, "It's gonna be Vince McMahon. He's coming back." No, not what? No.
That would be stupid. Like that would be a very dumb
Yeah,
thing to have happen. So
it definitely sounds like something Vince would have done during the COVID era of Raw,
right,
though,
right. But
doesn't it?
also like, come on.
And are we really gonna try and recycle the? God, what was the guy's name again? Chris Canyon. Remember
Yeah,
he did that, and then Undertaker beat the ever living shit out of him.
yeah.
Are we really trying to do that again?
I just, it's. I'm getting frustrated with the gimmicks. A little bit, mostly just because I'm patient. I'm a patient guy, but they're just dragging them on. It seems like very long, and like everything's going back and forth, back to Raw, back to SmackDown, back to Raw, back to SmackDown. And then you got the Masked Man, and you got all this other stuff, and I just don't feel like they're moving any of those stories ahead very much. Like the Masked Man just keeps attacking everybody. There's no like there hasn't been any layers to it. There hasn't been anything that makes me think, oh, maybe it could be this guy or maybe it could be that guy. It's just the same thing week after week after week. The
Yeah.
same thing with this crate. It's there's nothing that has pointed to us to say like, oh, it could be this or it could be. There's no suspense there. It's
No,
just
there's
they're
nothing.
dragging it on.
Yeah, I really don't know what the plan is with this. This just seems very, very gimmicky though. Like
Yeah,
too gimmicky. Too
yeah,
gimmicky.
you gotta give some breadcrumbs. You gotta give some Easter eggs to people for them to find or for them to see. Otherwise, they get bored of the gimmick, and it's only been a couple weeks, and I'm already bored of both of those gimmicks. So
Watch it be just a stupid giant trophy that nobody's ever going to give a flying fuck about.
I'm concerned about that. Yeah, it's gonna be dumb.
Speaking of Kenny, the Cleaner Omega, reportedly he has been trying to talk to Capcom about letting him leave early from that video game thing. I
Hmm.
think it's for the new Street Fighter game that's coming
Hmm.
out in Japan. Well, it's coming out everywhere, but the thing is for Capcom's in Japan. He's asking to leave early so that he could still possibly make that what is it, March show? That
Hmm.
what is it, Revolution, or it's one
I
of the
can't remember
big
what it is.
AEW shows that he was written off with the injury
Right.
because he's going to miss it. With whatever was last week, was that last week where he got written off with an injury, or the week before?
Yeah, it was. Yep. No. It was
Yeah,
last week.
so apparently he's trying to work it just enough where he can still go to Japan, still do the Capcom thing, but also make it back to AEW for the big show.
Hmm.
So, will it happen? I don't know, and that's also why AEW has chosen not to jump the gun and advertise that he's going to be there.
Mhm.
So, but I'm just saying, for people that are big Kenny Omega fans, I'm a big Kenny Omega fan. There's a chance that he's going to be there. Not a big one,
But a chance.
but a chance. It's just like what was the dude's name with no chin?
um. Oh God, that's right. I know what you're talking about though. Yeah.
Remember his whole thing? Any man with two hands.
Yeah. Yeah. God, what was his? I
What
can't right
was
now.
it? He beat AJ Styles like 3 fucking times.
Yeah. What is it's Ellenberg?
Started with an E.
Yeah.
I
Goodness,
think.
something. I don't know. I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up because I'd like to at least give him his flowers for that. So the curses in WWE continue, and the curse of what? Shoulder injuries. We talked about this a few weeks ago, how there's like 9 people out with a fucking shoulder injury right now. Well, add another one to the list. Xavier Woods has a shoulder injury, and he's getting it addressed now. That one's from PW Insider, and we all know that they're pretty reliable. What is going on? We had Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio. Sheamus is out right now. Now we
Yeah.
got Xavier Woods. Who else had shoulder injuries? Seth Rollins. The list is getting Penta left with a shoulder injury.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on?
I know somebody better look at that training crew because they're not doing their job.
God damn, dude. It's just so weird that everybody's coming out with the same fucking injury. All right. Okay, here's one. It's not wrestling related, but it is a former wrestler technically. Ronda Rousey told ESPN that she did pitch her fight with Gina Carano to Dana White, but it didn't exactly work out with the UFC. So that is why this fight is not going to be happening in the UFC. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw one of my favorite fighters in the UFC, Sean Strickland. Did you see what he said about Ronda and Gina?
Yeah, James Ellsworth is the guy that
James
we're
Ellsworth.
talking
There's the E
about.
though. There's the E.
Yeah, Ellsworth. Yeah, I absolutely cannot stand Sean Strickland. So,
Most people can't. Most people
yeah,
can't.
yeah,
But he's such a fucking badass though.
that's one word for it. But yeah, I saw all of his comments. Yeah, yeah, all of them.
Unreal. I was like, God damn, dude.
That's
I
just
held it back.
it's what I can't stand about the guy, and it's just that's whatever. I'm not gonna get into it here.
They need
He did-
somebody
hell of-
with a
hell of
mouth
a
like
fight.
that now that they don't have Connor.
Yeah, sure. Hell of a fight though. That was a hell of a fight that
Yeah.
last night.
And what is that? His 8th straight or 7th straight or something?
No,
He broke the
it was
UFC
that
record.
guy's 8th straight, and he stopped it. Sean just lost not too long ago.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what it was. He stopped
Yeah,
the record from
He
happening.
stopped that guy from
That's what it
going
was.
8.
All right, back to WWE, and I don't know if you watched this interview. I did. Seth Rollins said on Club Shay Shay that he and CM Punk obviously have a working relationship, and quote, there might be an opportunity for reconciliation, end quote, with Punk personally after they both retired, but he can't separate, quote, the CM Punk that's there now from the CM Punk that was a really rotten friend to me 10 years ago, end quote. And neither man has the time to address old wounds right now anyway. So, I mean, that's at least what I can say is Seth is open to it. It seems like, at least in the future, it seems like Punk's gone on record of saying, I don't hate him. I don't hate him at all. So, and also AJ Lee and Becky are friends, if you didn't know that.
I mean, but it makes sense. They have really good chemistry together. So,
yeah. So, like, I don't know. Just, I hope that they can bury it. Honestly,
I feel like just with that admission there from him, it's buried. They just need to talk it out. That's all. Like they're working together. They're doing everything they got to do for now. It's fine. I think it'll be fine.
I agree. According to Bloomberg, TKO CEO Ari Emanuel is trying to turn Pat McAfee into the next Sylvester Stallone. I found that quote fucking interesting because I don't understand what it means.
I don't understand what he means at all.
Well, I mean, look at TKO anyway. They're so out of touch.
Yeah,
They're just out of touch.
What does he mean? Like, I don't, in no way, shape, or form, like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Like,
I don't get it.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
WrestleVotes heard that NXT star Sol Ruca will get a slight character refresher for her main roster call-up soon. This includes a new entrance song, and she is expected to be in Chicago around the time of WWE's Elimination Chamber, which basically is telling me Def Rebel is about to ruin her theme song.
Correct.
That's fucking dumb. Her theme song is fine.
Yep.
I hate that.
There should be nothing changed about Sol Ruca. Like,
no.
Right now she is over. She is incredible in the ring. She's fine. Leave her alone.
I feel like Hunter is slowly turning into fucking Vince.
The worst of Vince at that. Not even the good stuff. So
yeah. Absolutely no part of that character needs to be changed.
No, I agree.
Bodyslam.net claims WWE is expected to return to Saudi Arabia for Night of Champions on June 27th. So apparently that's going to be our next Saudi show.
Whatever.
I know. I just wanted to prepare everybody. At least we got a little bit of time, nice window before we got to turn our pay-per-view turn our PLE on at fucking 7 a.m.
So, yeah.
And watch all the women wrestle in scuba suits while also not having rights. But what do I know? I don't know anything. Earlier this week, WWE filed for trademarks on the names Tristan Angels and Dorian Van, and then you tell me what this is. Is it Do or Doe? It's Dux is how it's spelled.
Well, it depends, but the van would be like German, so it might be do. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll.
Or Doe. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't know.
As far as the video game is concerned, WWE also filed for the terms WWE Eras Collide, WWE Domination, and WWE Generations.
Interesting.
Sticking with the trademark news, WWE has also filed for trademarks on the names of Romeo, fuck, this is a tongue twister. Romeo Moreno,
Yeah.
DJ Valor, and Santi Riviera.
Hmm.
I don't know if those are guys coming up or shit for the video game.
Yeah. Well, it could be the video game because they always have those random characters. So.
It's true. WrestleVotes says a new WWE documentary on Shawn Michaels has been completed and will premiere very soon. It didn't say where it's going to premiere, though. Is that showing up on Netflix? Is it going to be on Peacock? I don't think Peacock really has anything anymore.
Not as much. No, I don't know. Probably Netflix though. I'd assume Netflix.
Could even be ESPN Plus. That's
Yeah,
where
yeah.
these places and everything is.
Yep.
By the way, I have two different Shawn Michaels 3-disc box sets, so I don't know what we don't know about Shawn Michaels at this point.
I'm watching them right now.
Unless if they're only going to dive into his NXT stuff, then I get it. But his career has been so overly covered on past documentaries, we don't need it.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what they bring to it.
All right, last one here. Liv Morgan told Going Ringside that the real reason why she cried when Stephanie Vaquera yelled at her on Raw is because a huge piece of dust flew into her eye. So either she's trying to cover for it in character, or that actually happened. And if that is what happened, she played it off really good. Her and Dom both did.
If that's actually what happened, that would be the wildest coincidence ever. But I mean, not that it couldn't happen, but that'd be pretty wild.
No, it could definitely happen.
Yeah.
So I figure before we do our countdown, or not even a countdown, it's really just with Elimination Chamber coming around the corner, me and you both drew up a men's and a women's Dream Elimination Chamber match.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we've done anything like this before. For Elimination Chamber.
No, we have not.
Okay. So.
But before we did that, we'll do a shot, and then I'm curious, with the game coming out, because we both pre-ordered, so we're getting it March 6th. We're getting it 7 days early. What are you most looking forward to with the game?
I don't know. I don't know right now. I guess I'm always looking forward to the faction because I like playing that, but I also like doing the story mode. So I'm looking forward to that. But I think I want to try to dive a little bit more into some of the universe stuff.
Yes. Did you see all the news about what they updated to the universe?
I haven't yet. No. I will look
and
at
even for that matter, my GM this year is going to kick fucking ass.
I did that too last year a couple times. I thought that was pretty fun. But most importantly, I'm excited for Ezra. Ezra is so excited about this game, and so I think it's something him and I do together. So it'll be fun. So, what about
Definitely. As always, universe mode. That's my sandbox. That's where I go. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I don't give a shit about the island. My faction, now that from what we've heard, or there's enough speculation around it, we're not going to be having those persona cards this year. So there really is absolutely no reason for me to play my faction at all. I am not excited for, but curious how they're going to be doing this battle pass system. Are you looking forward to the Battle Pass system instead of
I'm-
DLCs, or
I don't know yet. I don't know.
too early?
Because when I had it before, I just bought the most expensive one and I got all the DLCs, and I like
That's
that.
right.
You know, and
That's
so
exactly right.
I don't know how I feel about changing that up. We'll see.
I am excited to go through the not my Rise, but I'll probably play my Rise again this year though, because last year's was pretty good. I played it through
Yeah.
3 times.
Well,
'Cause it was different
there,
outcome every time.
you could do like 2 different ones too. Like I had like one men, one women's one.
Yep, I did one I did 2 of the guys, but I did one guy, one girl, and then I went back to the guy, and I got different outcomes all 3 times.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And different unlockables. So if they do something like that again this year, I'll be pretty interested in it. And then the showcase mode, obviously, come on, CM Punk showcase mode, I'm down.
Yeah, I like
I'm
showcase.
down.
Showcase is fun.
This last one wasn't bad. The
No.
what was it called again? The Bloodline
Yeah,
showcase
the
mode. I
Bloodline
thought it was
one.
great.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. It was
I
fun.
like those. Yeah.
And
They're
it
fun.
wasn't hard to beat. It was just kind of
No.
long, but it was not hard.
I mean, the final one was tough. The final one was tough, but that was
Didn't we have to pick like which bloodline we wanted to go against, like which person?
it was one. You picked one person and you did like an over the top Royal Rumble essentially with all of them.
Oh,
I think
I
is what
picked
it
the
was.
Rock. I know
Yeah,
I played as the Rock.
Yeah, it took me a couple times to beat it.
Damn. All right, let's do this shot and talk about our
Okay.
Dream Elimination Chamber matches and get the hell out of here.
Yes, sir.
Just short episode this week. I had 3 pages of news too. Not unlike any other time.
It's all right. It's all right. We're moving. We're moving. Here we go. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, listen.
That's just delightful.
I told you.
That one. I should have started off with that one.
No, you need that now. You don't want that.
That's true. I need that now. That's right. That is right.
Listen. Have you been on the TikTok at all?
No. What happened?
No.
Are we in trouble?
Some
Did we get
guy-
canceled?
No. Some guy had commented on the video and was like, "Buddy can't even read." To one of the TikToks that we put out, and I was it's the comment. The response was, he graduated from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. It wasn't a requirement. And I knew you'd love that. So
Oh my God.
So I don't know his name, but do you want to respond to him? I mean, he said he can't read.
I mean, I can't.
I love.
What am I supposed to do? Talk shit? I can't read.
I absolutely
Ruin that.
love when people try to talk shit and then it's like, no, yeah, you're right. Like I really do suck at this. You're not bothering me, you prick.
I took my buddy's Adderall because he would cheek it and then give it to me every day at school just so I'd fucking graduate. Like I didn't try at all there.
See? And let's be serious. Chippewa Falls, like I said, it is not a requirement to be able to read to
No.
graduate. That is a proven fact.
I still can't spell. I swear to God, you go through these 5 notebooks for this show. I've misspelled fucking everybody's names at least once. Words that I should definitely be able to spell. Yeah.
All right. So there you go, sir. I'll post this up as a response to that comment.
like my wife doesn't say that to me daily.
I'm telling you, man, it's people think they can hurt. You can't hurt what's already like. I don't even know how to. I mean, listen, Tyler and I have been through some things. Yeah, Tyler and I have been through some things. There's nothing you're going to say to either of us that is legitimately going to hurt us or bother us or anything.
Not really.
So, nice try, bud, but it's okay.
I mean, yeah, I got nothing.
Nothing. All right, let's get this game out of the way.
As long as it made him feel better.
I know. Yeah, he's a big fella.
Oh God! All right, Dream Elimination Chamber matches. Do you want to go first or me?
So which one do you want to go with? You want to go with the men's or the women's?
Let's do the men's first.
Okay, good. Put the men on first, like it should be. Anyway, uh, l- listen, my very specific, I'm very specific about the elimination chamber when it comes to what I like to see in the elimination chamber. Right? It's different for me than it is for like war games. Where like war games, I want to see like the craziest shit happen. The elimination chamber is like caged animals. So I want animals caged in the elimination chamber, right?
Yeah,
So
yep.
I'm going to change one of these out here actually based on what I just said. So um give me one second. All right, so I will start off with mine. Do you want me to just do all six of mine, or
Yeah, yep.
yeah? Okay.
Hit all six of
So,
them.
in my men's elimination chamber, I've got Brock Lesnar because the guy is an absolute freak, and that's the monster you want in an elimination chamber. Number two, Psycho Sid, Justice or Vicious, whichever one you want. But could you imagine that man in an elimination chamber? How crazy he was, how big, strong, massive, like that dude in an elimination chamber in like today's now that it would be crazy. I'm probably gonna go run it downstairs to see what it's like. Um, Batista would be another one
Okay.
because again, I got animals in cages, baby. Braun Strowman, um, and then Braun Breaker, and I'm gonna throw in my boy Obafemi.
God, you went
So
with big meaty men.
all big meaty men, but that's just because I don't need. I want these guys to do cool stuff. I don't need like flippers and all this other crazy stuff in there. I want like these guys to do some awesome stuff. Like you could have Brock Lesnar, moonsault off the top of the cage if you want to, and it would look amazing because it's such a confined space. I just
Right.
want chaos in that thing, just absolute chaos.
So I went with a different form of thinking.
Yeah,
I went with who in wrestling is willing to put their bodies through the most pain.
yeah, yeah,
Who am I gonna see a collaboration of a bunch of dudes that are willing to fuck themselves up possibly permanently
yeah.
for the art of wrestling?
Right.
So I went with Mick Foley because
Yeah.
I bet he could hide some tack somewhere in there.
Oh, for sure, they'd come out.
Darby Allen
Yeah,
because I could see him climbing and hanging from the roof of the
yeah.
thing and doing a coffin drop.
See, and I didn't even reach out into other companies, but if I did, Darby Allen would definitely be somebody that's got to be in that conversation. Yeah,
Stone Cold Steve Austin just because
yeah,
he's the all time badass.
yeah,
Edge because
yeah,
we've seen it. We saw what
yeah.
happened with Mick Foley versus Edge. We
Hmm.
saw what happened with that ladder match between John Cena and Edge, where Edge got AA'd off the ladder through frickin' what was it, two tables?
Every TLC match, it's just yeah,
Every TLC match, and on top of that, he's not slowing down with age. He just broke his leg what, a year and a half ago, jumping off of a fucking cage.
hmm,
He's he's the right kind of crazy for the job. CM Punk because obviously
yeah,
it him and Drew won match of the year with that
yep,
Hell in a Cell. So I can only imagine with these type of chess pieces for him to play with in the Devil's Playground.
yeah.
And the last one, Jeff Hardy, because
Of
Jeff
course,
Hardy to me
yep,
is willing to do anything to his body. He's willing to give himself 85% damage if it gives you 70.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
nuts.
He's nuts. He's nuts.
So that's
Yeah,
mine.
no, that's those would be two really, I think, very different but awesome matches. Like in
I think so too.
your group is what I would like to see in like a um, war games match where you have the open cage and you can jump and you can do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah,
Um, but like in a chamber would still be just dumb. I mean, you could throw in a guy like Mox, any of those guys. Um, all
I
right, you
did.
want to do
I
your
did sit there and flip between
yeah?
Hardy and Mox too, because I was like, Mox will do some
Oh,
shit.
Mox is nuts. Go ahead. You start off the women's.
All right, for the women's, prime Lita. Not saying that Lita right now can't do some shit because she's already proven she can.
But I'm assuming all of these are in their prime, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Lita versus Rhea Ripley
Mm-hmm.
because Rhea's got to screw loose herself.
Yep.
Versus Liv Morgan because she's going to add that psychological bit
Mm-hmm.
to the whole match. versus China, the
Yep.
original Eradicator, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Just a beast of a woman. Versus Io Sky, because we do need that Empress of the Sky. We need somebody flying off the top of the
Just
freaking
doing
pod.
wild stuff. Yep.
Can she get a trash can in there somehow? I don't know. Is this the ECW version of Elimination Chamber where each pod had a weapon? You remember that?
Yeah, I do. That would be dope. That would be dope.
Versus Britt Baker, because
Okay.
I miss her, and if you don't rate her versus Thunder Rosa in that cage match like a top 10 women's match of all time, you're crazy.
Yeah, Thunder
And
Rosa's
Britt
a
has
beast
proven
too.
she will bleed for the art
Yeah.
of wrestling.
Well, I'll say, there's like the only time I like when you have like a non-bruiser in the elimination chamber is if you have that cunning, conniving type person. And so Liv Morgan definitely fits that. So I kind of went a lot of these will be the same as yours, but I kind of went a different approach to the women's. I kind of went more of like who would put on the best death match of the people that I was looking at, right? Because to the women's respects, it's not all going to be throw them through glass planes and all that other stuff. So you got to add a little bit more to it. So I have China, again in her prime, because I think we both agree that would be incredible. I had Rhea because it'd be incredible. Io for the same reason you had Io. Lita for the same reason you had Lita. But now these two are a little bit different. I would put Bull Nakano in there because Bull Nakano was way ahead of her time, and I think she would do really well in this kind of match. And then finally, who I think will get an opportunity to do some really hardcore stuff, and people have to realize she is such a badass, and what she did in TNA and some of the other stuff, Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace would put on such a good match in a chamber like this, or a Hell in a Cell. If they want to do a women's Hell in a Cell, Jordan Grace is the type of person to do that. So
They've got her wound up.
they do.
Just
They
watching
do.
the last 3-4 weeks of SmackDown, she's wound up.
Yeah.
All they gotta do is let go.
And she's gonna go. She's gonna go when she does. She's incredible. So I'd like to add her into that. So yeah, it'd be fun.
It's a good pick. It's definitely a good pick.
That was fun. I like doing these.
Yeah, me too. And it's we've done over a year's worth of shows, man. We've done freaking 15 months of this show.
Mm-hmm.
Only missing 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But making up for it because a couple times we doubled down.
yeah. Or had one that didn't go out.
Yeah. The fact that all these episodes later and we're still coming up with new ways to make lists at the end of the show is pretty cool.
It's just crazy. And they just come to us for just random situations happen. And we're like, yeah, let's do that. So
that's what makes wrestling fans special, I think.
Yep.
Especially diehards. It's just we're always
it's
going to
the
have
creativity of it. It's the fun. It's the fantasy booking. That's what I like. I was just talking to a guy the other day at a job I was at about D&D, and I was like, man, I really want to try this sometime. So anybody out there that'll let me be part of their campaign, hit your boy up. I'm trying to try this sometime. I've never done it. And he was just kind of going through like what you need to have a good D&D group and all this other stuff. And I was like, look, I just need wrestling fans. I need good, solid wrestling fans because all we do is sit around and fantasy book shit. So give me like a very experienced dungeon master, right? That can write an incredible story, and then give me a bunch of wrestling fans to run that campaign with them. And you better believe it's going to be some creative, cool shit that comes out of that.
Oh, definitely, I'd play. I would play.
So we need to start we need to find a wrestling D&D group. I'm going to put this out there. Wrestling D&D group that we can start. Virtual would be cool. I don't even know if that's possible, but it would be cool.
I don't know either. I know Colton has been monkeying around with D&D. Like he's in a group now or he was invited to a group. Or he brought it up the other day and I was like, because I've thought about D&D since Stranger Things.
Well, yeah, that's what it kind of flared up for me again. But I've always wanted to try it, and like the people I lived with when I was up there in Menominee and stuff before. No, not Menominee, but Eau Claire. They were super nerds, and they would have definitely played D&D. But at that point, I had no interest in it. Now I'm like, damn, I should have jumped on that.
Who was the girl that used to be a salesman with us with the glasses?
There's lots of those.
She was a D&D player though. Her and her husband were D&D players, and I used to party at her house. Her house was like above that bar.
That sounds like
Brea? Brea?
Brea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She used to
Yeah.
talk about it all the time, and I was interested back then.
Yeah, no, I never really thought about it. And now, dude was like, "You got to start out with Magic. Try some Magic stuff." So I downloaded the game. I'm gonna see what that's all about.
I heard
So
that
we'll
game's
see.
really confusing. I as far as I went with games like that was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I played Yu-Gi-Oh, did the Pokemon thing, but he was like, "Give
No,
Magic a try." So I downloaded the mobile game. We'll see what it's like. I haven't gone through the tutorial yet, so because you kind of need some time to go through that.
yeah. Well, I mean, my buddy John plays Magic once a week, and if he can understand it, I think we'd be able to be
That's awesome.
fine.
That's awesome. All right, hit him with the stuff, man. What do we got coming up?
What next week we're gonna have the prediction show for Elimination Chamber,
Yep.
and we'll actually know who's all gonna be in it, so we can actually predict it. Otherwise, I would have thought maybe we'd have done a prediction show this week.
Oh, well,
We
shoot.
could
Actually, we'll be responding to it next week unless you want to do one beforehand.
It's up to you, or we can just do
We'll-
We
we'll
can
figure
throw
it
it up on Twitter or something to our predictions,
Yeah.
and then we can just do the post show after too. I don't care.
Yeah, let's do that. We did that before. That worked out well.
Yeah, it did work out well. So we'll have our post Elimination Chamber show. You can follow me on X at kayfabe Tyler. You can follow him on X at kayfabe Adam. Still can't believe those names weren't taken. That's unreal, right?
It was just easy. We just put them in there. They were there.
I can't believe it still.
Yeah.
And there's no underscore, nothing. Just
Nothing.
kayfabe Tyler and kayfabe Adam. TikTok at kayfabe.marks. And apparently we're still getting lots of views and lots of shares and lots of comments, apparently, about how well I can read.
Some good
Oh.
comments. I can't wait to post this one. I can't wait.
What is our email again? It's
Kayfabe. It's kayfabe.marks. Kayfabe. Yeah, kayfabemarkspod at myyahoo.com.
kayfabemarkspod
No doubt.
at myyahoo.com. If you want to write in, you can hit us up on any of those platforms at all. If you have any suggestions, ideas, comments, you can tell us your concerns, but you can stuff those.
Yeah.
We'll still read them, though.
Yeah. I like to read. Tyler does not, but I like to read.
Exactly. And Cassie actually reads the shit and then tells me what people say.
That's why I'm surprised you didn't hear about it. I figured she would have told you if she saw it.
She probably thought it would hurt my feelings. It's like, Cassie, you hurt my
Yeah,
feelings.
I knew better. I knew exactly how you would react to it. I was like, I'm going to tell him this shit.
All right. Well, there's another one in the books, a shorty but a goodie.
All right, guys. Well, hey, we love you. We care about you. Again, like we always say, if you ever need anything, reach out to us. And just remember, bad times don't last, but the bad guys do. Have a great week, guys.
And I love beer.
Kayfabe Marks! Kayfabe Marks! Beer in our hands and we're leaving a mark. Adam and Tyler breaking it down from the top rope straight to the